When I was 16, I decided to become a teacher. It was just natural for me since I love learning so much. But as I took that decision, I also committed myself to be the best teacher I could. Not just one more instructor covering all the contents of a syllabus in record time, but a true educator, one who dares to make choices and contributes to make her students' lives better. Such commitment is the reason I am here today. For 5 years, I've been working in this school district. And as a teacher of Mexican descent, being bilingual, I've been in charge of the EFL classes in the mainstream program for minority students. I've been teaching English to several cohorts of Latino students who speak Spanish as a first language, just like myself. I had such great expectations about my students becoming truly functional bilinguals, and I did my best. I did try. I have tried to make my classes meaningful, communicative, useful, but I haven't succeeded all the time. At first, I thought it was my fault and only mine. So I started studying, preparing myself, researching about teaching immigrant children, and so I found that there are successful language education programs in other districts. The program we use, called Mainstream with EFL, is not a failure. I have to be fair. We provide children with instruction in English in the subject areas and complement it with English as a foreign language classes. Our main purpose is that they succeed in school. We try to enrich their academic experience with opportunities to develop the second language effectively beyond interpersonal skills. The problem is that we only help them develop limited bilingualism. They can communicate, of course, but they still have problems addressing academic content in English. And that is not the only drawback. They also present some attrition levels in their Spanish. They seem also, at times, too anxious and even depressed about not finding their niche at school. They don't feel at home. After my research, not only through theory, but by talking with other teachers, with administrators, mentors, parents, and even students, I have come to the conclusion that we should make a change. We should implement a different program, such as two-way, also known as dual language instruction. In dual language programs, students are taught literacy and content in two different languages, mostly English and Spanish. Languages are usually distributed in a 50-50 format in a class time, and the program might start in kindergarten or first year and then extends to at least 5 years. In this program, students use not only English for attaining academic content, but they also use their first language. The benefits of such a program are endless. First of all, minority students benefit by using their first language in academic instruction, which becomes more meaningful and effective. And as discussed in the Language Instruction Education Programs report, they perform better in English literacy skills. According to Thomas and Collier, since both languages are used for instruction, students become balanced bilinguals, showing better achievement levels. And Lyndon Leary has found evidence that a dual language program discourages Hispanic students' dropout rate. Besides obtaining high proficiency levels in English and maintaining their first language skills, students achieve what is called biliteracy. That is, they develop academic skills in two languages, starting at reading and writing and moving up to becoming fully functional in the academic context, learning and approaching knowledge from the different perspectives both languages offer. We have to remember that 60% of the children in the world are raised as bilinguals. Dual language students usually outperform their monolingual peers on English reading tests, and 1 out of 5 students in public schools in the US possess a home language different to English. In a dual language program, linguistic and cultural heritage are preserved, and not only the students, but their families, and therefore our communities, are benefited. So, I summon you as members of the Education Board to take a stance and make a change. Choose a dual language program that will promote bilingualism and biliteracy. Education is a right. Equal education is a must. If majority and minority students are given the same opportunities, then we are promoting equity.